Welcome to Happy Wife, Happy Life. We're your hosts. I'm Kendahl, Landreth.
And I'm Jordan Myrick.
We're two incredibly unqualified,
but deeply in love comedians who are here to help you with all things relationships. And on today's episode, we're talking the WNBA with Kelsey Bailey.
Hello. Ooh.
If you listened last week, you can tell that we're in the same outfits as last week's episode.
That's how we always do it.
I know, but last week's episode, we were very on one.
Yeah, we were a little bit.
And we're being filmed.
I was so normal.
It's like the scene in The Hurt Locker. My ears are ringing. The bomb just went off. Okay, sorry.
You love to bring up The Hurt Locker.
Sorry.
We'll let y'all.
I was on one. All's this to say, we recorded that 4 minutes ago. So don't expect a drastic energy shift. But now Kelsey's here.
I think I have a calming presence.
You do. You absolutely do. And I can say that with confidence because I've been friends with you for
a very long time.
10 to 15 years probably?
I would say like 11 years. 2015. When did you get on Lloyd?
2015, I think.
Wow.
2015. How old were you in 2015?
Oh, enough. Oh,
not do that. I will have to stop
sophomore
doing
class
the podcast.
Sophomore class president. Okay, so you were 15.
I was 15.
No, wait. That's fine.
2015. I was born in 1999.
Okay,
so
16.
16.
Okay. And I was 21.
Okay.
Yeah, once again, need I remind you guys aren't that much older
y'all.
than me.
I am much older than you.
By how old are you?
I'm 38 currently.
Currently, when this episode comes out, you'll be
currently when this episode airs
recording.
Next week. Yeah,
I'm 38.
Got it.
This comes out after October 27th.
This is gonna come out
39.
This is gonna come out in October of 2029. So how old will you be then?
Oh my, 40.
Perfect.
Wow. Well, when I
over 42. Oh
when
my
I
God,
first
kill
met
me.
you,
I'll be dead.
When
42.
I met you. I was telling Jordan the other day, it's so funny. I don't think of you this way now in any capacity. I think of you as like two different people, but you were like my God back in the day.
Absolutely.
Because you were like a lesbian in the improv scene, one of like 5.
And boy, is she good at improv.
So good at improv. Maybe one of 2 or 3. There were not many lesbians, and you were so funny. And I was like, I'd give anything to know Kelsey Bailey.
Wow, look at us now.
I know. Can you believe it?
Did you have a crush?
You mean, yeah, of course. I had a crush on Kelsey Bailey.
Did you have a crush on me?
No, I had the crush. I had a crush on
you guys.
Yeah,
we know
you didn't. We know you didn't because we're too young for you.
Exactly.
Got her ass.
Yeah.
I had a
She was
crush
my
on the
student. I wouldn't
idea
have
of
a crush
Kelsey Bailey. I didn't have a crush on Kelsey Bailey.
Oh.
I didn't know you. I had an idea.
Even more powerful, I would imagine.
Exactly right.
I thought you were incredibly hot.
Thank you. This is what the podcast is about?
Well, yeah.
This is what this week's episode is. And I still think you're hot.
Amazing.
On to the topic. We're talking the WNBA today.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby. So tell the people about your podcast.
Great. I co-host a podcast called Let the Girls Play with my friend and fellow WNBA fan, Amelia Bain. We are 2 non-experts talking about the WNBA. We don't know stats. We're not stats heads. We might get the history wrong. We're going off vibes.
I love that.
And we come out maybe once a week. It depends on, when we want to edit and when we want to record.
Sure. You also are very successful at your big, impressive entertainment job.
Yes.
So you have to,
Yes.
You have to.
We both have lives outside of the podcast. Amelia is a mother. I am
also a mother.
You are mother.
I am a mother to social media. Yeah. But yeah, that's the pod.
But I feel like you're undercutting it a little bit because yes, you're not experts, but
we're big fans.
Big fans and for a long time. That's something I want the people listening to know.
It's not new. It's like you've been doing this for your OG.
I'm true to this, not new to this.
Absolutely.
Yes. Kelsey said that casually one day, and we got home, and I said, "Did you hear that saying Kelsey came up with? That was true to this, not new to this.
Unbelievable." And I said, "Honey,
that was amazing,
honey."
And I was like, I think, and then I was trying to look up like if you have to patent a saying.
You didn't look up the saying to see if it had been anywhere else.
No, I skipped that.
I like
you'd
that.
come up with it.
You went straight to the patent.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, no, been a fan for a long time. Was a proud season ticket holder for a while.
What was your team when you first started?
It was the Liberty.
Liberty, okay.
I was living in New York, so that was the first game I ever went to, and I was like, I was sitting there, and I was like, I need to be a part of this.
Yeah,
I don't know how, but I need to be a part of
this.
this.
You said, I can't get on the team.
I can't get on the team. I can't coach.
Yeah.
I can't be a trainer.
So you were just hooking up with most of the women there.
Way around.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Everybody sat on my fingers.
100%.
So I was just like, I need to get into this. And then I just started to go to more games, and I just like fell in love with it. And Amelia and I would talk about it so much, and we were like, maybe we should do a podcast.
Yeah.
Because we're former comedians. That's sort of the...
What do you mean
we're the
former comedians?
When's the last time I performed?
Well, but you're still a comedian.
Sure.
If you like they say on Friends, Jordan hates when I quote, wait, you love Friends.
I do love Friends. Tell me the quote.
When she's like, well, if you were really a pianist, you wouldn't need a piano. Mm-hmm. And then she pretends to play the piano. Mm-hmm. That's like you in comedy. If you're really a comedian, you wouldn't need to perform it. Mm-hmm. It's just within you.
It's just within me.
I actually think that's true.
I'm Paul Rudd.
Yeah. You know who I'm talking about.
You're talking about Mike.
Wow.
I will say the Liberty's got a lot of hotties, including the mascot.
Absolutely.
He's incredibly sexy elephant
Absolutely.
woman.
And to watch sort of if you look at early Ellie, she was not the baddie that she is now.
Of course not.
She went through a breakup. She had to glow up.
She absolutely. She was like, she looked like somebody's little stuffed animal. She had like a little tuft hair, like very like homely.
Yeah.
It was like, you remember that movie, The Hottie and the Naughty?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
There was a really bad movie called The Hottie and the Naughty. So someone was hot and someone was not.
Yeah.
I'm understanding.
Yeah.
And then the naughty, like they made her look so ass. Like it was like offensive.
Oh.
But they made her a hottie.
Yeah, yeah.
So she was the naughty that
Now
was
she's
the
the hottie.
Yeah.
Man, well, it's really easy to get into because we're season pass holders now.
Sure.
And I like wasn't into the WNBA or any sport. I've never like sat and watched a sports game on my TV. I've never been into it. And so I was hesitant to get them because I knew Jordan loved it, but I was like, oh my God, they're so expensive and we're going to start missing the game. And so I said, if we get the tickets, we're going all in.
Yeah.
And I am
You want to be
true to it, not...
You're new
I'm true to it. I'm new to it and true to it.
I know, that's right.
Where I am now 20 games in, that's all I think about. I'm obsessed with it.
And you're watching other teams now too.
Yes.
That's the beauty of it. And that's the thing. There's some people who have come to the WNBA recently in the past, 3 years who have just come for one player. And
we will say what player that is.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark.
Boo.
So they follow her, and like if she and they become these like diehard Fever fans or whatever.
Boo.
But I don't think that they have any appreciation for any other player, any other team.
Right. Well, next year she could be on a different
And she could be on a different team, and then all of a sudden they're like, we love the Storm, or like wherever she goes, or they're obsessed with the players who are on the team while they're on the team, and then if they go somewhere else, they like boo them and hate them.
Right.
Like what happened with DeWanna Bonner, which is horrific.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that is what's so interesting. Like, we went to the Fever game in Los Angeles recently, and we were surrounded by Fever fans.
I will never go to another one. It makes me feel like...
Well,
I felt the same way when I went to a Dallas game, honestly.
Really?
When the Wings came to play.
Yeah.
The Sparks. I don't like being at a home team's game and it feels like you're at the away team's game.
But don't you have to go to support the home team?
Sure, absolutely. But it makes me feel bad. I went to go see, so before I was like, disenchanted by her and she was still in college, I went to go see Caitlin Clark play with Iowa against Rutgers in New Jersey because she was in the Big Ten. And I was like, oh, I want to go see her. They're talking about her. Literally, I think there was like 3 Rutgers fans in the crowd and everyone else was an Iowa fan, and I felt so bad for those Rutgers players. They got their ass handed to them, but it was like, it just breaks
and
my
I think
heart.
that's why the Fever game, because we won that game. I think that's the only reason it wasn't a horrible experience. Because
it
it was
was
like
awful. I was screaming in the
and
faces of.
You guys sit behind the visiting team.
We sit behind the visiting team. I was booing. I was shouting. I was, and then as people were getting up to leave when it was clear that we were gonna win, and the fans were leaving and leaving. Also, everyone around us sold their season tickets for the game. Because you can get so much money for them.
Smart.
Which is smart. We didn't do that, but it was smart.
I didn't even think about it. We sat down and I was like, oh my...
You have enough money.
Well... I'm still trying to wheel
Give them to a charity. How about that?
What?
Give them to a charity.
Oh, the tickets?
Yeah.
I thought you meant give money to a charity. I was like, bitch, we do.
I know you do.
Give the tickets to a charity.
Yeah.
All right.
Someone who works in this charity go to this game.
Head
but there's so many games that we didn't even think about it. And we showed up and we're like, oh my God. And the next week, one of the people who sits around us, she was like, well, this is how I get my season tickets is I sell my Fever tickets. I was like, wow, that's so insane.
Because I chastised everyone around us. Because at the
where
next
were you?
game, I said, hey, tap, 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 tap. All these people I've never spoken to before.
True to this.
I said, hey, where were all of you last week? Because I was here sitting in a sea of disgusting Fever fans screaming in their faces. And then, when they all started to peel off to leave, I said, oh, bye. Oh, see you later.
And my head is in my hands being like, please, Jordan. Jordan's so confrontational.
Begging one of these people to be like, meet me in the parking lot.
I know, that's right.
And I would have been out there immediately.
Absolutely.
I sat
Trust me,
next
I
to-
know the rage that's within you. We were screaming at people at the Beyonce concert, hanging out.
You were screaming?
You got a rage in you too.
Yeah, we do. We both have a rage in us.
Oh, at the Twinks.
There was a set of twinks
driving a car. We were driving a car.
And they didn't know how to do the taking the turn.
They didn't know how to zipper when we're getting out. So we're all trying to leave. We're all trying to leave Beyonce, and it's Twinks v. And we're trying to zipper, and they don't want to let me in. Even though car went, person in front of me went, car went. I'm about to pull in. They're trying to box me out. Kelsey and I said, okay. We rolled down all the windows. Hands out the windows.
I was not driving. Yeah, I was like
I'm driving.
hanging out.
I'm
scaring
honking.
everybody in the back seat, by the way.
Scaring the living daylight out of Corinne Wells and Jess Ross. Okay, you girls, it's really okay. It's not okay.
Let us fucking go. You have to zipper.
Yeah, Kelsey's hanging out the window. I'm laying on the horn, giving him the finger. You don't let me in. At a Beyonce concert, don't.
We are supposed to be united.
This is
what they want us to do, is to tear each other apart.
Right.
100%.
And when I say they, I mean straight people.
Right.
Yes.
They want the twinks against the
Right.
And there's no need.
Right.
There's no need.
And there's no need. We're two of the most
But you
powerful
gave into
groups.
it. Mm-hmm. You gave into it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
I'd
did.
do it again.
I beat them. I didn't give into it. I won. It wasn't us against them.
They went. We didn't win.
No, I won.
I don't think we won.
I'm pretty sure we did. I drove because I remember driving parallel to them for quite a while. I got my car right up next to their car. I said, honey, it's happening. It's happening, or we're both going home without a car. So decide.
But what I like about the WNBA is that, and I guess any sport, is that, no, it does have to do with this, is that everybody's kind of like,
they're all zippering.
They're all zippering. You can switch teams because people are moving. I guess that is any sport.
Yeah,
but you switch teams, you whatever. And it is nice. I sat next to a woman the other day at a game that I just almost left Jordan for. I fell in love with this woman. She was so sweet. She was this woman. I didn't ever look at her face, but I just heard her the whole time. Yeah, I just loved her. I loved her mind.
Big tits.
Dude, huge tits. I couldn't even see her
huge
face. Huge tits. And she was cheering for both teams with so much earnest. She was so earnest.
That's very sweet.
Who
were they playing?
Chicago Sky.
Saying the Chicago Sky.
That's nice.
And she kept going, almost girls. Like if they'd missed a shot, almost girls. She was very young. I could tell she was young and hot. She was not a middle-aged woman. This was not like an old woman.
Oh.
She was a young, hot woman. You got so close, girls. And then at one point she just said,
I don't think that's as cute if she's not like an old woman. She's our age.
it was pretty hot.
Bitch, get a spine.
What's our
Bitch,
age?
choose a side.
You guys are middle.
38.
Yeah, what's your age?
27 to 38.
She was a young woman.
Yeah.
She was like 20. She was young. I don't know. I didn't look at her. I was looking at her tits.
that.
Her
I don't
tits were
like that.
30-year-old tits.
I know,
What I'll say is, then at one point she goes, I love this. And I'll never forget it.
Kelsey,
That's very sweet. I would have loved that so much more if she was like 50.
sure.
Well, Jordan tells me I'm not allowed to exaggerate or change stories anymore to make them better or more
I know.
palatable.
I got called.
And you might, if you're recognizing Kelsey Bailey's sultry voice, it's because she was called on an episode a couple of weeks ago when we had to confirm or deny. And the comments of that episode are crazy. God bless all of y'all. Sometimes our fans get in the comments and they will be like, Jordan and Kendahl, this is such a funny episode and you guys are being so funny. I don't understand why the comments are people being like, actually, when you stub your toe, chemicals release in your brain that make you feel fear. So what Kendahl's saying is valid.
It's trauma.
And by Jordan not validating her trauma, that is abuse. Or people are like, what are you talking about? And so just know if you're in the comments being like that and like and defending us and being like Jordan and Kendahl are having fun on this comedy podcast. What?
We hate you.
No, the opposite. I'm saying the people are good. The good people are good.
Sorry.
The good people are
And
good.
we
the
hate
bad people are
you.
bad.
I hate everybody.
Yeah.
If you're commenting and it's not about me, I hate you.
Yeah.
But we love the good people.
Flooded with Kelsey comments.
Yeah. But the people on that episode were like, so there were some people in the comments being like, Kendahl, why is Kendahl not allowed to say that she's afraid?
Because I've been silenced. Because I'm constantly silenced.
Okay, so what you're doing right now is you're riling up your fan base and you're giving them more things to be hateful, which is what Caitlin Clark does. By not acknowledging
She brought it back
her
around.
power.
Oh my God, we're the Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham of lesbian podcasts.
It's really toxic. And I've come here to confront you both.
Yep.
Yeah, wow.
So what's been your journey with her?
Caitlin Clark?
Yeah.
Well, I saw that one game and I was like, oh yeah, she's good. And then I went to March Madness and I saw her play again because I wanted to go see Angel Reese and like, you know, you get into everybody. I wanted to see Dawn Staley. I wanted to see everybody. I went to the draft that year and that's when I was like, this is spooky. I sat front row at the draft. If you watch that draft, I'm behind Holly Rowe interviewing everybody there. It's like me being like,
You can see her. I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's true.
And that was when it started to get like kind of like spooky, and I was kind of like, oh, okay, this is like weird energy, weird vibes. And then when the season started, you just sort of started to see the kinds of people that were coming to the game, just the energy, the vitriol that was directed towards players like Angel Reese or Alyssa Thomas even back then, or Kennedy Carter, R.I.P. Like,
we think she's done.
I think for this season, she's done. I think people probably are a little spooked by Becky letting her go.
Yeah.
And they don't want to, they're like, oh, Becky
see what that's about.
If Becky can't handle it, I
can't handle it.
Can't handle it.
God, she's so good at basketball.
She's so good. And it's so tragic. I mean, there's so many people who just probably need a sports psychiatrist and
sure.
like, to be able to be figured out.
Yeah.
There's a player, I don't know, this might bring the wrong type of people. There's a player named Liv Averett, who's an Australian player who holds the record with Asia Wilson and now Marina Mabrey for most points scored in a game. Okay. She's a big-bodied bitch. Like, she is so good at basketball, the worst personality, kind of violent when she plays. She played for the Wings for 1 year and was so mad about it, she would sit on the bench and file her nails.
Because she didn't want to be on the Wings?
Into blades. Into blades, and then she would stop people. But
she just didn't want to be on the Wings?
I think she was unhappy with being on the Wings, because the Wings have literally not been good since this current season. It may be a couple seasons ago.
Yeah.
But her name's Liv Averett. We always say she's like Voldemort. You can't say her name too many times or she's going to come around. But it is like very like, people are like, ooh, she's Australian. She's kind of racist to the Nigerian national team. Like, it's just like all bad.
Yeah.
But she's so good at basketball. I'm like, we just need to figure out her brain.
And she's big. How tall is she?
She's very, Hazel? 6'9".
Because, that's what we've been saying. We're Sparks fans because we live in Los Angeles, so this is where we go see the games. And we've been saying that's what we're missing is a big bitch. Like, we're missing a Mama Steph, someone who is like huge and not just tall, because we obviously have Cameron Brink, but sturdy.
Cameron Brink, though, is like,
ding, knock her over, right?
We need a brick house.
Lesbian.
And we need her to be mighty and letting it all hang out.
That's right. There is a player who plays in college right now. She was playing at Iowa State, which is the good Iowa school, for the past 3 seasons. She's now going to Oklahoma State. Her name is Audi Crooks. Look her up.
That's
spelled
a
like
really
the car,
good name.
Audi.
That's a really good name.
Big bitch brick house.
Show me pic.
Get her on the Sparks.
She set a record, I think, maybe her freshman year playing against Stanford. Like, most points scored by a freshman in a March Madness game. She is amazing.
Wow.
Incredible. Yeah, this is what we need. We need somebody like taking up space. All of our players are so small. God bless them. I love them.
Yeah.
But so many of them are so small. It's wrong. Who's the tallest in the league right now, we think? Is it Han?
That's Han Shu.
That's what I thought.
So I think, and this is me going to get into real basketball, what you're seeing with like an Audi Crooks or like a Big Mama or even a Jonquel Jones is sort of a center that is not really in the league much anymore. Because now you have Asia Wilson, who's tall and like versatile, but not like that solid brick house, like gonna bang on the boards and like get baskets.
Yeah.
It's like they're making their game more versatile. So like that kind of player you don't really see as much anymore.
Because they're not making a person just do one thing.
I think so, because it's like they're just learning how to space their game out more. And again, like, I'm sure there's gonna be people in the comments being like, actually, whatever, which awesome, cool. I'm so happy that you know everything. But like, it is just like you look at the lineups and who like a Cameron Brink, like she's very tall, but like again, or a Han Shu, very tall, but not necessarily like strong brick house that's gonna be able to back it up to the basket. When they're banging under a basket, that's beautiful.
I love it. And we talk about it all the time.
It's like Shaq. Like Shaq was just like
big
boy.
And that's what we need. I love it. I love to watch it. Yeah. I think the last game that just happened here in LA was, or maybe 2 games ago, was against the Storm. Mm-hmm. And just to watch Steph Dolson be just like thick and big and tall and just like post up.
You've always loved her.
I've always loved her. And
Wonder
just
why.
people running into her. Well, you know me. I'm like, the bigger the bitch, the better.
Yeah.
Even Han, like, I just looked up, she's 6'11".
Yeah.
I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, she's so tall. But like, I love a tall woman.
Totally.
And then when she's like strong and like, I'm like, oh.
Yes.
But I've always loved Steph.
Yeah, absolutely. I think like, and there's also so much beauty. I mean, obviously, A'ja Wilson is the best player to ever
absolutely
live.
No disrespect, nothing but respect to her.
But it is just like, it's a type of player that's sort of like,
Well, can
you
I
don't
ask-
see as much right now. There's a player on Connecticut named Reagan Beers. She is unfortunately MAGA and likes Charlie Kirk, but she is, and we can talk about that too, because a lot of people in the WNBA, you would think it'd be a very liberal league. We're getting some MAGA. We're getting some Charlie Kirk.
And we need to out them because I don't think people know about a lot of these people.
But Reagan Beers, she played for Oregon State, and then she was in Oklahoma. She's also like a big bodied bitch and like is very good.
Yeah.
But then, she's MAGA, and then you got to be like, all right, stay on the bench.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some.
Can't have it
Now
all.
let's get into that.
Oh, I wanted to ask
win
a
some, you
question
lose
about
some?
that.
Yeah, let's
I
break
never
down
heard
that
Did
phrase.
you come up with that
I
phrase?
did come up with that.
Sorry, Kendall, what were you going to say?
No, I had a question about that, which is like, because sometimes, and I know very little about a lot of this, but sometimes I notice, why didn't they pass to that person? She was wide open. Why didn't she make the three? No one was there. And I've started to learn, like, well, there's some players that they're not very good at. What'd you say?
Can't hit that three.
They can't do a three, or they can't they're not good at making layups. They can't. And I'm just interested, because it seems to me, if you're in the WNBA, you're the best basketball player of your entire state.
Right.
So why can't you make 3-pointers?
Well, you're a great comedian, but can you do impressions?
Now be careful.
I'm just saying.
Now be careful.
You can't be good at everything.
I mean,
You have
that,
specialties.
No, well, right, but that is true. But I wouldn't say I'm the best comedian in California.
Can you do any impressions?
No. No.
You're not bad at impressions.
I am not an impressionist.
You're not an impressionist, but you're not bad.
Yeah, that's not me being like,
I'm not an
I was
impressionist.
making a point.
Yeah,
Nobody.
you're right. I
No,
can't
it's
do
good.
it.
I'm coming for your impression skills.
Do one now.
Do Sylvester Stallone.
But it's actually,
I can't do an impression
but
in my life, so
that's
it
a
makes
good
sense.
example, because I feel like a lot of times I've actually been on like podcasts or something where they're like, do an impression, and I'm like, an impressionist is actually like a very different thing, and I actually like can't do any
So it's the same with
impressions where
basketball.
you'd be like, close your eyes, be like, oh, is that her? So I guess that makes sense. I guess to me, there's just, so it's like that. That makes sense, I guess.
What is one impression that you can do, or that you try to do, or that you think you do well? It can be niche.
I think I can do a good Super Nanny impression.
Oh, you can do a good.
That's like the only one.
You like went viral for that.
You do,
But it's
really
not
good.
relevant anymore, so it doesn't really.
But it's still good.
Thank you. I mean, I guess I can just do that specific British accent.
Okay.
And I watched so many episodes, and I know she pronounced a lot of words.
Do
really
it.
Weird.
Do
no,
it.
I don't want to do it. No, I'm
Baby,
too
do
shy.
it. It's good.
I'm too shy.
Too shy. We're all friends here.
That's no, we're not.
Some of us are enemies, but
I won't say who.
but yeah. So I think it is. It's like, I don't know. Some people have like things they're not as good at.
That makes sense.
Kia Stokes, very tall on the Valkyries, for a long time could not make any shots. When they would play the Liberty, nobody, if she got the ball, no one would even go to guard her, because they were like, who gives a fuck?
Rough.
But she's having her highest scoring season on the Valkyries now.
She made one score.
She made one score.
basket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that is amazing to me, where I'm like, I guess it just feels like I thought, and I played basketball in middle school, so I'm only pulling from that, where I was like, well, but you play your part. Like you're
a role player.
Right. But then I assume the best of the best. Like the best girl on my rec team could probably do most of it better than me.
Sure.
So I assume, why can't they? I'm always surprised when people can't like do a layup, or they miss a layup. I'm like, that feels like kind of crazy. That
You blow the bunny. That's what they say.
What's that mean?
You blow the bunny.
What's that?
You blew the bunny. You're like, you have like a wide open layup. You
Right.
go and you miss it. They blew the bunny.
Or a free throw. They miss 2 free throws. I say, well, I could do that.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm better than them.
Well, let's get you out on that court.
Yep. Nothing
Let's
makes me
see.
more delusional than watching the WNBA, because
Sure.
I went out a couple months ago and I bought a basketball.
Fun.
I went to the courts by myself. I couldn't even dribble the ball. I thought I was going to go out there. I had a whole plan to join a rec team and kind of, work my way up. It's
Work your way
really
up
hard.
to the
WNBA.
There's still time for you, baby.
It's really
Time.
hard.
There's still time.
I feel like the Sparks almost got a big player when we had what's her name, Sanaya Fagan. Mm-hmm. She's tall.
She is tall.
And a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But then we got her. She was in development, and then she was.
Peely now, she's not tall, but she's kind of more of a
Thicker.
bigger,
Yeah,
like
solid.
a solid.
So Nia Fagan just tore her ACL.
Who?
Where's she playing now?
She went to Portland. Literally, I think her like first game or maybe first practice, first something, tore her ACL.
Really sad.
They're tearing these ACLs, y'all. Have you ever torn your ACL?
Well, no, knock on wood.
Okay.
Where's that?
Your titties.
Is it?
No.
Oh yeah.
All these players have huge tit injuries.
I tore my ACL.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm tearing your ACLs every night.
I know that's right.
In God's name, Hazel, you're hearing this is horrifying.
Anywho, let's talk about the bad political views of people, and then let's get into these questions and hot takes.
Now, can I ask, do you kind of feel a little bad where it's like, okay, don't feel bad. I'm not saying we should give anyone leeway on their bad political views. But to me, these people, and this could be wrong.
These people?
Just
kidding.
Yeah, these people, white people.
Yeah.
To me, sometimes it feels like when we gave like Gypsy Rose a platform where it's like and obviously it's different, but someone where you're like, your whole life, all I want you to learn about is basketball. All you do is basketball. That's all you do. Don't think about anything else. Don't learn anything else. You're just playing basketball. And then they become really successful. And then someone's like, speak on this. And they're like, I don't even know who the president is.
Earth is flat. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I feel a little bad where I'm like, this person doesn't know anything besides basketball.
Or like very religious because your gift of basketball is a gift from God. So it makes you even more religious.
Yes.
And
and that makes sense. I've heard you say this before, and I don't think
I'm
about
always talking about a gift from God.
Well, no, but saying like
you came up with that.
I did.
When you have an unnatural ability that is, obviously all these people are very talented and work very hard, but it's like when you have this unnatural ability that is just like based in your body, how are you not like, this is like, I am like a Greek god. I am something that like has been bestowed upon this earth from somewhere above.
God, it's a good thing you're not that you're not a professional basketball player. You would be insane.
I'd make him sing, our Jord is an awesome George, he reigns on the scoreboard with me. And there we go. I'm doing a musical improv now.
No, you're doing a parody.
Parody.
I'm doing a parody. Shout out to
Weird Al.
Week.
Weird Jord.
Weird Jord. Strange Jord.
Strange Jord.
Okay. First, we'll kick it off by saying.
What were you talking about before?
Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. What?
I'm so sorry,
I have no
baby. What?
idea. I have no idea.
We were saying you were onto something, and then I was like, well,
I'm always on to something.
Yeah.
Oh, we started talking about God.
Yeah.
You were saying, aren't some people dumb? Actors are like that too.
But it's like when I know it's different, but like Gypsy Rose got out of prison, and then they'd be like, hey, you were abused your entire life, and then we're in prison for 10 years. Talk about this horrible thing that just happened in America. And then she says something stupid, and they're like, we got to take her platform away. And I'm like, it's not really why she's here.
Yeah.
She's here and not just say...
I think I agree with what you're saying. I think you have good political beliefs, but I also think sometimes these athletes are elevated by society in a way where I'm not saying like there are people who are like, they shouldn't be paid as much. I'm like, when you're in a career where your shelf life is so small and you can hurt yourself so badly, it makes sense to me why you get paid more for these things. But I think sometimes we elevate these people that are 21 years old to be like speak, and they're not educated on any of these things. And also famously, sports is a way for a lot of people to get out of bad situations.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then they go to school, and they don't really get to, a lot of people don't really get to do school because they just have to do sports the whole time. And then we expect them to be like geopolitical thought leaders.
Yeah.
I would love for them to be, and some of them are, but some of them are not. And I think we as an audience need to be mindful about who we're asking what, who we're getting information from, who we're platforming.
Well, because sometimes people too will be like, well, did you hear she was a Trumper, let's say? Like, did you hear that? And then I'm like, but what was said? Because sometimes there's so many leaps where it's like she just said something because she's kind of an idiot. So she's asked about something and she's like, I don't really care. I love this singer and blah. And then people are like, oh, she believes all these political views. And I'm like, I don't even know if she does.
Yeah.
But maybe she does. Either way, you can hate on him. I just am kind of like, I feel bad sometimes.
Yeah. There is... I think like the thing with the WNBA that's so shocking to see like how conservative it's becoming now is how liberal and progressive and like badass it was in like the pandemic during Black Lives Matter. Like they sat out games. Like one of the owners of the Atlanta there's a really good documentary. It's either called Broken Glass or Shattered Glass.
Hazel, can we get a fact check on
that? That sort of documents the league during the Wubble season, which was during COVID when they were all, it was like summer camp. It was so good. They were all down in Florida. They all stayed in like the same like apartment complex. They all played on one court. Very cool. But but it just sort of documents everything that went through with COVID, with Black Lives Matter. One of the owners of the Atlanta Dream was like a Trump appointee who was running for, I believe, Senate in Georgia, and just like what that team did to turn against its owner to like get Raphael Warnock, like I believe it was him that was running against her, like elected. So it was just like so progressive and like so powerful for it now to be like Sophie Cunningham talking about how she doesn't want trans athletes playing. It's like, you can go fuck yourself. What happened? Why does everyone love Charlie Kirk?
I have to say,
and that's the nation. I mean, it's a microcosm of a bigger thing, but like,
of course, I must say, if you are going to talk negatively about trans people,
get fucked.
Well, sure, but why do these people forget how to speak English when they start talking about trans people? Sophie Cunningham's quote is, "I got a lot of negative feedback about me hating trans."
She meant to say, she's talking about.
She said transcontinental accent. Yeah. She hates Katharine Hepburn.
But every time anytime you ever hear someone saying something bad about
like
trans
so
people,
crazy.
They're always like, "I just don't like the trans," or whatever. And I'm like, you're illustrating how absolutely fucking
dumb
stupid you are to begin with.
You don't think it's intentional? It feels almost a little like
belittling.
I care so little, I'm not even going to say it.
Yeah.
Or like when people are like the LGBZXY24 smiley sign.
Yes.
Like,
I hear that.
Fuck off.
I hear that.
That's
and
me shooting someone.
That's you shooting someone in the head acting like that. And I agree with that. And I would do it too. I hear that. I think a lot of these people, though, are genuinely that dumb.
Stupid.
Hazel, what's the name of the movie? Shattered
Glass. I believe you can watch it on
Kendahl.
Let's go. Shout out Tubi.
I love watching 20 ads every 6 seconds.
Well, I think that
actually
keeps us humble.
I agree.
We need to have ads. We can't have everything immediately.
I agree. I hear that.
I think
that's the topic of this podcast.
I think that's powerful. Yes, I agree with that.
May I speak on it?
Please speak on it. I just think that, and like when the Sophie Cunningham trans thing. Oh, I forgot. The Sophie Cunningham trans thing happened today. That was said today, maybe 4 hours ago.
Recording today.
Yes, so that's right. Yeah, that's why we met up today.
So this was 4 years ago.
This was 4 years ago today.
Today's episode of Happy Wife, Happy Life is sponsored by Quince. August is the perfect time to hit reset on your wardrobe. For us, that always starts with Quince. Quince specializes in effortless, high-quality essentials with activewear to formal wear and everything in between. Quince helps declutter your closet and focus on pieces you love. Think cozy pieces like Mongolian cashmere sweaters, organic cotton tees, and premium stretch denim for everyday luxury. Quince even has silk dresses for the big moments. You all know how I feel about Quince. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I recently got a skirt from there that is so cute and feels so high quality. And I love it because I feel like I can dress it up. I can dress it down. I wore it to the movies the other day because it was so comfortable. And then that night I wore it to kind of a fancy dinner. So it was very versatile. And that's what I love about Quince. If you already love Quince's clothing, check out their home goods, hotel quality bedding and bath essentials, premium cookware and Japanese steel knife sets. Upgrade your everyday. Download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers or go to quince.com/wife for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada and the UK too. That's QUINCE.com/wife for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Okay, this is what I'll say. I think that
women supporting women.
Yeah.
You busy?
I love Sophie Cunningham. I think women have to support women.
Yeah.
Women with an X.
We should stop tearing her down,
I think we have to stop tearing. I think you guys, Caitlin Clark's being bullied. Here's the thing about this. I think that, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not an expert, and I'm talking to Kelsey and not people in the comments.
Yeah.
When Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese got into the league, I think that there was a lot of jealousy around both of them. I think there was a lot of intensity toward both of them. I get that. We're not there anymore. Things are different. Why are people still telling me that Caitlin Clark is being bullied when I'm watching a video of her hit Erica Wheeler in the face and then fall backward on her own accord without being touched and scream and shout about like
because now they've decided
now
she's been pushed down for so long. Now she's just an emotional wreck because they've pushed her to that point is what they think. which I disagree with. I'm just saying that's what they think is like now she can act however she wants because it's just a response to being.
She's fighting back.
Yeah, she's fighting.
Thank God, finally, a white woman from the middle of the country is fighting back.
Thank God.
Reclaiming her power. Let's move on to other people that are bad, though. Who else is bad?
Sure. And I think like a lot of this is just what I see online. You know, obviously not everybody has come out and like said things. Reagan Beers is like, there's a really funny video of her by herself during the Connecticut Sun when the national anthem is playing. She slowly walks from like the bench where the players are out into the middle of the court with like her hand on her heart.
Okay, so
because she loves America so much.
Yeah.
So send me that video and we'll post it on the Patreon.
Yeah. So like she is like Charlie Kirk MAGA.
And how do you know that?
The internet.
Yeah.
She hasn't come out. No, nobody in the league has spoken. Well, there's some people who have liked things where people are like, we remember that you like that. Like, we remember you liked this thing.
So we'll all say this whole section
hearsay.
Is alleged. Yeah.
Alleged.
So who else allegedly is bad?
Allegedly, people who are bad, apparently Sarah Ashley Barker, former Sparks player, is MAGA. Cody McMahon, who plays for the Mystics, apparently likes Charlie Kirk and I think has liked things online that were problematic. Those are the names that are coming to the top. Emily Engsler famously played in Israel last year.
Okay.
I didn't realize it was like
within the last 2 years. Yeah. Within the time where it was like, I don't think people should be going over there.
Who's
that's the alleged, that's sort of like what I'm seeing as like some of the
all white players.
Except for Cody McMahon. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And who's your big WNBA crush?
My big WNBA crush. I love Natasha Cloud.
Yeah.
She's big.
That's not just a person you like, that's a crush.
You're hoping to actually what do you mean?
Well, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I think in my mind I was like, that doesn't seem like your type, but it actually is.
She has like I think she's just a wonderful person and like cares a lot.
But she has really good energy. Your girlfriend has really good energy and a little petite.
And a little petite.
Sweet and petite.
Yeah, sweet and petite.
Because I will say Jordan and I are always like, we become how I feel like straight men talk about women at a bar.
Yeah.
We become, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Oh, the legs on her.
I mean, we become sick at the WNBA. We start, because then also we're watching the same people every week. So you start saying things, we're like, whose thighs are your favorite on this team? She's got a nice rack. That's good for the W. A lot of them have flat chests. So she's got a big rack.
Big old titties.
We're just like being absolutely horrible.
Privately.
Yeah. I think,
to ourselves.
We'll land on the Jumbotron.
We're not harassing these women.
No one should. I think that Maureen Johannes obviously is very beautiful.
I mean, come on.
And
just
I
got
think
injured.
Olivia Nelson-Ododa is like
beautiful.
A model. She's so beautiful.
Talk about models. Who am I going to say next? Miss Pham.
All of Pham? Beautiful.
So those are some good ones. Your crush is Maureen Johannes, yes?
No, well, I mean, there's so many, and I know none of.
Pick your top three.
Okay,
Skylar Diggins, I think, is so beautiful, and the arms of a goddess. Best arms in the league.
Wow.
Have you seen him?
Yeah. I mean, great arms. I would have to think
There's a lot
about all
of
the other arms. There's a lot of arms.
There's a lot
NECA
of
has
arms.
Great arms.
Well,
great
NECA
arms.
was I was going to say, because we're always like, okay, because we're looking at the Sparks, like, who would we date on the Sparks?
Sure.
I'm like, I think someone being gay is really hot to me.
Yeah.
So if I found out NECA was gay,
it would be game over.
Sure.
I would be losing my damn mind. But I think because she's straight, it gives me a certain, like, not interested. I'm not into straight people, really.
Yeah, I agree.
Never been into that. No, I would say Maureen Johannes is definitely one of my top. I can never remember the names. I thought Jewel Lloyd was really hot.
Oh, yeah. Juliet is hot.
Jewel Lloyd also dating someone a lot younger than her.
So I have
Stop
a chance.
looking at me.
So I have a chance. You'll relate to her, and I can maybe date her.
Sorry, it was just happenstance.
Evil.
And obviously Gabby Williams. My dream throuple.
That's
Gabby
beautiful.
Williams and Maureen Johannes. I think Maureen
I'm not in
Johannes
it.
feels. What'd you say?
No, you're
Yikes.
not
I'm not in it.
Throuple.
Sure.
Well, that's just starting to get too
You
many
can bring
cooks in the kitchen.
refreshments.
Yeah, you can make the drinks.
I'm not going to be your pool boy. because I'll be having sex with Erica Wheeler in our beautiful home.
Oh, yeah.
I love
Erica Wheeler. I would do.
I love Erica Wheeler.
When we start projecting so
She's
much
great
when we're
energy.
watching,
Erica
that's what we
Wheeler
said.
She's a great team player.
She's
And
a
we
great
said that's
team player,
a-
and they keep her in almost the whole damn game. And she's not slowing down. She's keeping up.
Yeah.
Ray Burrell's getting upset. She's calming her down. Like, she's a really great team player. She has a beautiful smile. She has a just like kind of like a swaggy energy that's like cool, but it's not too. Sometimes people are a little too like I'm hot shit, and I think that's totally valid. But for me, she's like so confident, but in a way that feels so secure. She's beautiful. I love her. It's time.
Yeah.
She's from South Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
From
every
where?
Year, look at Hazel. Every year she does Erica Wheeler like camp. Like she has
You can go next
She has a
year?
basketball camp for children. I think she's from like the Miami area.
She's from Miami, but I want to know where in Miami.
You know who?
She played for Rutgers.
Oh, okay.
That's like my beautiful special brain. I can tell you where everybody.
That is a lot
Yeah.
of information.
Wow. I love that. Erica, I grew up in South Florida.
You should have her on the podcast.
After I've been like, I want to
She would
leave my
love
wife
that.
for her.
I think she would love that.
Okay, well, this.
You know-
you have something.
I was gonna say, you know who which I think really tracks for who I'm married to. I'm pretty attracted to Marina Mabry
Oh,
because also I feel like she's just a hothead, and I love.
I got that
hot.
Toronto
yeah.
temper, baby.
I know that's right.
I love
You better know
Marina.
how to zip her.
You gotta know how to zip her, or I'm gonna drive my
If
car in
Marina
your car,
Mabry-
you little gay
Can
ass
you
guy.
picture Marina Mabry getting cut off in traffic?
Oh my God.
She's
I'm
getting out with a
thinking
bat.
about it.
Yeah.
Her, I don't want to spread rumors. This is public enough.
What?
You know, we don't really know what's going on with her and Sanaya.
Yeah,
We
we
don't
don't.
factually ever know what's going on with her and Sanaya.
I mean, they've kissed on a live stream, so I don't think it's
Yeah, no,
like we shouldn't talk about it.
Everyone knows that they are dating. I don't know if they're currently dating though.
but I don't
they're
know
on
if they've
good
ever
terms, I
officially
think.
said they were dating.
They've
No, they have.
they've kissed on a live
shown,
stream.
like,
They've shown.
Valentine's Day stuff and like
Okay. Okay.
they've answered questions of like who made the first move, blah 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 blah.
Okay.
But I don't know if they're still currently together.
But I think they're a very beautiful couple. I think Sanaya is very attractive as well.
Yeah. Age gap couple.
What?
Age gap couple.
The two of
Are
them?
I think so.
How old are they?
30 and 21, I think.
I'm digging myself into a damn hole.
29 and 21, 29, 22.
Wait, who's the younger one?
Sanaya.
Oh, Sanaya.
Sanaya was a rookie on Connecticut last year when she was with Marina.
Sanaya was born in 2003.
That's why.
Wow, I was in the theater seeing Chicago, having to change my entire life, listening to it every day and being like, wow, Catherine Zeta-Jones is really something.
And Marina's 29.
Okay, that's not that crazy.
I love Marina. I want to know, we have to answer some questions. We have to get there. But
Oh, sorry.
No. Don't be sorry. If we were going to, what WNBA player currently do you think we could get on the podcast? Who would come? Who would do it? Who would do a good job?
I think Marina Mabry, doesn't she follow you guys?
She and I are
Follows
mutuals on
Jordan.
TikTok. Yes.
Yeah.
Who else?
I
want to know who to reach out to.
Maybe let me think of people who are like local to Los Angeles.
Helpful.
I bet you can get Kate Martin on the pod.
Gay.
I'm just thinking of gay people.
Her and Caitlin Clark are friends, though. What's up with that?
I don't know how good of friends they actually are.
Okay, keep going.
But also, these
I
are
think they're
people,
teammates.
To me,
They played together for 4 years. I think like I can't imagine them still like texting. And you know, Kate Martin dates Veronica Britton.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But also, I'm like, I don't think these people are in locker rooms speaking solely about politics and also speaking solely about like.
Sure. I mean, how
Also,
often are
most
you
people
talking
are
to
not-
your coworker? I mean, Kendall and I are more
Right.
because we do shit like this. But how often are you talking to your coworkers at your office about politics?
I think
walked
you're
in
legally not allowed
The
to.
morning that Dick Cheney died, I walked into a meeting and said, "Dick Cheney's dead."
And she shot guns into the air like Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, I did a salute to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much.
But also, all
Military
these people,
style.
for the most part, nobody's like all good or all bad, and they all have one huge thing in common.
Sure.
So I'm sure it's like if I was a professional basketball player and I was on a team with Caitlin Clark, we would have. I wouldn't be like she's a demon for you know. Everybody's probably gets along or relates to each other in some way.
So I think you could get Kate Martin.
Okay.
I think you could
We're kind of
get Erica Wheeler.
We can't.
I'm
I
thinking of
can't. Our marriage can't handle it.
You could
Wait,
get
is
Emma
she married?
Cannon for sure.
Who?
I love it.
Emma
I think
Cannon.
Emma
She's
Cannon
like mother of two,
I love Emma Cannon. A mother of three.
mother of three.
Is
young too.
Is
They're, like, young.
Yeah, because one of them are twins.
what is that?
These are
She always
babies.
has, like,
Young.
her little babies.
Yeah. I mean,
so
she
has
was
twins.
young.
So
Yeah.
she has
always, like,
one daughter and then twins with her wife.
So is Erica Wheeler married?
No, not to my knowledge.
Is she
I
single?
know. I don't think she's single, but I don't.
Who?
How long? Could we weasel our way in there? She a basketball player? Danielle Edwards?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, they're engaged.
All
Good
right.
for her.
That's nice.
Good for her.
Sad for you, but good for her.
No, I'm married. So, and listen, let me say this, Danielle, nothing but respect to you. Nothing but respect and props to you. I love Erica in a very respectful way as well. But I think your wife is beautiful. Hopefully you think my wife is beautiful. You know, hopefully it's all
wives are beautiful.
All wives are beautiful.
You said that so earnestly as if Erica Wheeler's
That's
wife
the thing
is
she's
watching
afraid of.
that.
Do this
That's
podcast.
the thing
And she's like,
I'm literally giving my address and being like, Sophie Cunningham.
I just would never want someone to feel disrespected because you know what? I think sometimes people say things about you and I, granted they're not flattering, but I would never, don't ever disrespect my wife, don't disrespect my marriage. So I would never want someone to feel like I'm being disrespectful of their marriage or anything like that.
That's
think Erica is unbelievable. I love her. I think she's just as beautiful as can be and has a very good energy.
Well, and I'll tell you, Dejanay Carrington is not someone I've ever thought a lot about. Well, and granted, I've learned about all these people in the last 2 months, but we saw her in person the other day. I said,
Howdy.
hubba, hubba.
Well, she also was all like,
Daddy.
she's
all riled
to
up.
the nines. Yeah.
She was yelling at
you
the
know.
ref. You know, I don't know, something's wrong
like when
with me.
people are yelling.
When people are yelling at people, I say, how do I stand up for
Well,
that?
that's because you're baby and you want to be,
I want to be in a Baby Bjorn on someone's chest while they're screaming at someone.
and no one's
I'm
going to bother
getting-
you.
What do you think of Becky Hammon?
I don't know who that is.
She's the head coach of the Las Vegas Aces. She's the one that wears a hoodie with a
That makes everyone wear the hoodie with the blazer.
And
I don't know. I mean, I like them all.
She's fired. She gets fired up.
I
think
like
you
when they get
probably
fired. I
like
think it's
that.
very hot to me when someone's got their clipboard and they're banging it.
She's
Well,
mommy.
that's hot.
She's big mommy energy,
And she's lesbian.
and she's a lesbian.
That's
yeah.
But she's always wearing a t-shirt with a cross on it.
Yeah,
which
she's
you know,
always got crosses everywhere.
do with that what you will, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
That's a big problem that we have with Lynn, the coach of the Sparks.
lesbian.
Lesbian.
I didn't know that.
She's a lesbian, but she's not like, she's just kind of standing and watching.
Yeah, you need
Most
her
of
to
the
get
I'm a
time.
little
fired up.
confused. It makes me, I'm like, is she just doing a lot of information before the game? Because the more I've watched, all the coaches are talking and they're wheeling and dealing and they're whatever. She just stands with her arms crossed the whole time, shaking her head. Like she doesn't know what to say. And I'm very interested in what she is doing during that time. It seems like she just kind of gives up immediately and is like, I already imparted my wisdom on them.
Sure.
Who do you think is the best coach in the league?
Becky Hammon.
Okay, so you think she's really
And
good.
I think Natalie Nakase, the head coach of the Valkyries, is very good.
Yeah.
And Cheryl Reeve.
Who do you think?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Who's that one?
From the
Cheryl
Lynx.
Reeve is the Lynx coach.
She's the one that you were laughing because she just won most winningest coach of all
Yeah.
time or whatever they were calling it.
I couldn't believe that. I could not believe that.
So, people wrote in questions and hot takes. We'll start with the questions. We're going to bang through these. Number one, where's a good place to start if you know nothing about the rules of basketball or the teams?
Watch a game. Actually, go to a game. I think if you don't know anything about a game, or if you don't know anything about basketball, going to a game, at least you're getting the experience, and that will make you excited. And you'll know, like, you'll hear people yelling, like, foul! And you might try and be able to learn that way.
Yes, it's
Versus
easier to
watching
pick up
on your
things
own.
that way.
Yeah.
100%.
And it's not a hard game to pick up. I mean, even like,
Yeah, put the ball.
we
in the
still don't know. There's right. And there's still, sometimes they foul. I'm like, clearly I don't understand how that works, but it doesn't really matter that much.
They want to know who your favorite WNBA couple is.
My favorite WNBA couple, I love Marine and Gabby. I think that's very sweet. I do love AT and Dewana Bonner.
Of course.
I think that they're a really nice couple. I'm ready for them to freaking get married. Who else do I like?
Are you a Paisley fan?
I'm not a Paisley fan. I also...
They're too young. They're like
I'm
children.
A
it
fan of
feels
like, okay, cool. If they found love with each other, I think that's really nice. But like, I wouldn't say that they're like someone who I'm like,
Well, yeah. I think once again, like with some of these like younger people, especially like them coming out of like
weird
college,
for a
dating
38-year-old
college.
woman to be like, I love that this 22-year-old is dating this 23-year-old.
Yes, it's just like not of interest to me, not in a rude way. But I mean, I like both of them. But
Well,
it's
but I
not,
feel that
you
way
know.
even when I read books where I'm like, if they're in their 30s, I go, okay, this could stand the test of time. This is something that feels more versus when people are in their 20s, I'm like, this is never gonna last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Chelsea Gray and her wife Tapisa.
I love Chelsea Gray.
I think that they're very sweet. Who else do I love?
Can you explain to me, because I'm trying to figure out the
Tessa.
Marine and Gabby timeline. They were on the France team together?
Yes.
Okay.
So
and that's how they met?
French national team. That is how they became close. And they also were like in different EuroLeague teams together. So there's so many different EuroLeague teams that these people play. And that's how they start dating, like, whatever, like two people who are like, we played in Turkey together and like we started dating there. So, yes.
I love it. Okay, next question.
How do you decide who to root for? If you're brand new to sports, how do you decide who to root for?
I think you can start by seeing if there's any teams that are local to you, so you can have that hometown pride.
I think that is really the key to it, because also, like you were saying, I agree 100%. The best way to get into it is to go see a game live, whether it's context clues, but also just the energy is better.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. And I got into basketball in general because I used to live right by Barclays Center, which is where the Liberty and the Nets play. And so I would go see the Nets play all the time. And that's how I got into it initially. And now I'm like a big basketball fan in general. Yeah. And so I'm like, I think, like, don't just pick the most popular team or the team that's right now being like, this is the best team, because it will change inevitably. And the players get swapped around so much. It's like,
and then it's not fun, because when you're doing, like, LA isn't winning very much right now. So then when they win, it feels so exciting. Yeah. I'm like, I feel like if I was a Lynx fan, I would be like bored and over it.
Sure.
That's fair.
Sure. But yeah.
I don't know if I'd be bored and over it.
I think I would be like, wow, that's the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah, but then if that's why you picked them, and then the next year they start losing versus the Sparks, it's like, well, we have no choice. We live in LA, so we're Sparks fans. Right. If they're losing, and then they have like a good season 3 years down the line, it's going to feel like,
that's why you got to stay committed to it. Look at all those Knicks fans. My God, they've waited how many years, you know?
Yeah, of course. I agree wholeheartedly. Mm-hmm. Okay, these are hot takes that people wrote in.
Okay.
And we'll say whether or not we agree. The coach of the Valkyries has to be queer.
Yeah.
We think.
Yeah.
Okay. 100%. I know nothing. I know very little about her.
The energy feels very queer to me, and also like her style.
But it's never been spoken on?
Not to my knowledge.
But the
Can we get a fact check on that?
The energy is wild, because even anyone who's a basketball coach or plays basketball, it feels impossible that they would go home and be with a man. I even feel that when I watch Kelsey Plum. I'm like, how do you have a boyfriend? That feels so impossible
Plum
to me.
Really feels like that to me.
Yeah.
Who do you think the best player on the Sparks is, now that you live here in LA?
I do think that it's Kelsey Plum. I think she like revitalized the team, but I think they have like a lot of great players. I think NECA is amazing. I think De'Erica Hamby is an amazing player as well. I would say those are the best three in my opinion.
De'Erica's having a rough year, but
yeah,
I think
that outside of what's happening right now, but she was like MVP candidate like a couple seasons ago. So
absolutely. Do we get any clarification? No confirmation on the
Can you call her?
She wears a lot of half zips, which feels very queer for a young woman to be doing.
Kendahl wears them.
Oh, yeah.
Half zips? What's a half zip?
Like the thing that my mom just gave you.
I love those.
I know.
Yeah.
Make me feel like I'm going to Yosemite.
There you go.
I got my water and an Nalgene, you know what I mean?
Paige Beckers is an overall better player than Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, I think so. She's more well-rounded.
I agree. Tosh Cloud is underappreciated.
Yeah, absolutely. I think she's like a very good defender. She might not be the person that you want to like take that last shot, because she's not. Her percentage is not like something that would be reliable. But she's a really good defender, and she's a dog in that way, and she's very tough, and she has great mental toughness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I also think that's like such a big sentiment right now of her being underrated, because no one picked her up for so long.
Right.
But when we saw the Sky the other day, she really was like. She's very in it. She's very locked into the game in some ways that like not everybody kind of feels like they are.
Totally.
Well, and the mental toughness, I think that's what I said about Erica Wheeler, is like you watch these other players on at least the Sparks, because we've been watching these same girls every week. It's like some of them get mad, and then it's just they cannot like
the whole game.
I mean, I'll see Ray Burrell get so mad that she like is doing stuff that I just know. And I don't know anything about basketball, but I can tell she's like, why would I do that? Yeah. I feel like Erica plays the same the whole game, no matter what's going on.
And I love Ray. I think she's great. But yeah, I think...
But you can see she gets really affected.
But also, like, Erica's older than Ray. I think there are things like that, too. But yeah, I agree with you, Kendahl. Wings need to stop building around Enrique and build more around Paige.
I think they already do build around Paige, but I think that Enrique has established herself as a player who it's like, oh, she's going to be clutch because sometimes it does work in her favor that like you're going to give her the ball for the buzzer beater and she's going to make it.
I really like her.
I think she's great. We talk about on my podcast. It's a roller coaster with her. It's an Enrique coaster, and like sometimes you're like up so high and you're like, damn, she made that buzzer beater 3. That was so crazy. Like she is such a crazy player. And then other times she's like absolute ass. So I don't know that I don't think she's a reliable player.
Well, that's what we talk about with De'Ara Hamby. Jordan always
year.
Says she giveth and she taketh away. Yeah. Taketh away.
Because it's just so
Jordan
like
came up with that.
Yeah, Jordan came up with that. That was amazing.
I wrote the Bible.
I'd never heard that. I was like, wow.
She's just like, sometimes I'm just like, she can't make a singular layup in a way where it's just like, and then she's like under the basket, like so far. I'm like, why are you that far under the basket? But you know what it is? Make a layup under the basket.
Right.
And yeah, sometimes she's like playing like an absolute beast.
Well, she'll do something that's so impressive, and then there are times where she does something where I'm like, that feels like what I would have done if I was out there completely panicked. Granted, there's still some delusion happening. But also there are players that have a look in their eyes that means nothing, but seems kind of like, I don't know what is going on, and De'Ara has that look in her eyes sometimes. Where she's like
5'10",
5'11", almost
5'11",
5'10", 5'11", yeah.
Okay, you'd have to be like a point guard.
They have to be tall. Oh, I'd be short.
You'd be considered short, so you would have to have really good ball handling skills.
And as I mentioned before, I do not.
She's never handled balls in her life. I wish AZ went to a different team so she could shine in her own light.
I don't care.
I agree with that.
I like
in her own light.
She's a starter. She's doing fine.
Yeah.
I think like if you're saying you wanted her to be the franchise player, then yes. But I don't know where she would go to be a franchise player unless she went to like. I guess she could have gone to LA and been a franchise player, but I like. There's like I don't know where she would have gone. She could have gone to Seattle, which was like number 3, and she could have been probably a franchise player there.
Who's someone who's not a starter right now that you think should be a starter?
Janelle Salon.
Oh,
from the Valkyries.
Love.
She's very good.
Anybody else?
Who else do I think is very good that should be a starter? She's like the one that's coming to mind for me right now.
Who's the player on the Sparks, Jordan, that I think is underrated?
Jihyun Park.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll tell you, everyone I talked to was like, that's crazy, Kendahl. She's not good. And I'm very much like a mom watching basketball. Once again, I don't know all the rules. I don't know whatever. But I feel like she gets in there in a way that sometimes we really need, where she's willing to go on the ground,
she's a spark.
Rip the ball. Mm-hmm. She's the spark.
That's what you need.
Spark.
If you're coming off the bench, you need someone who can be a spark, can change the momentum of the game.
And she has a great energy. She's moving fast. She's ripping balls out of people's hands. Like she's making a lot. She's making a lot of shots. Or at least trying
a lot
to.
Of fouls.
Getting a lot of fouls. We're all getting a lot of fouls. That's out of our control. But
right. But and I don't know if points wise, I have no statistics to back that up. Yeah. I think maybe points wise, she's not helping.
Sure.
But I like that she comes in, because sometimes I'll watch De'Ara, these people where it feels like, and maybe this is probably by choice, where they don't want to get fouled. They're staying back in a way that it feels like they just let her get that shot. I never feel that.
Well, you don't want to get fouls. Yeah.
Right. And so maybe that's my lack of education.
So they'll send her and let her get scrappy and like muck things up a little bit.
Right.
Because she can afford to foul out, but you can't afford to have De'Ara Hamby foul out.
Right.
It's true. It's all true. But I think she has a good energy. She seems like she wants to be playing, which not everybody does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's my truth.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This has been another incredible episode.
We just nailed it again.
Kelsey, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I hope it was interesting.
It was extremely interesting.
I hope it was entertaining.
This is, in fact, an episode that people requested, because we had Kimya on and people were like, we want to hear you guys talk about the WNBA more. So we were like, we have to bring Kelsey on to talk.
Sure.
Can I ask, kind of in a BuzzFeed-esque way, can you say what team and position you think Jordan and I would each play in the league right now?
Okay, at your current heights that you are.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. You're 5'10"?
5'8".
5'9".
I'm 5'9". Okay. Okay, you're 5'11".
You guys leave the room
5'10".
first. I'll leave
I'd
last.
say 5'10".
Yeah, you're
5'10".
not going to stand up. Okay, I think you could play on the Washington Mystics. which is my second favorite team in the league.
Oh, thanks,
They call themselves the Young Hoes because they're all such young players.
Oh my God.
The most senior player on that team has only been in the league since 2022.
Wow. And they're hoes?
Well, it's just like young hoes. Like, I'm a young hoe.
Yeah,
I'm a baddie.
hoe.
Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
they're very silly. Like, they're
that.
just like very silly.
I love that.
So I think you would fit in very well there.
Oh my God,
and
fun.
you would be a point guard.
I'd be a bench warmer. But yeah, okay, a point guard. That feels pretty good. I think you're right.
Jordan, you would be,
The coach.
No, he's not a part of it.
You would either be on Toronto
That's what I was
or
gonna say.
Chicago.
I think I play for Toronto.
I was gonna say tempo. You feel kind of like you feel like maybe it's just because you remind me of Marina Mabry, but I feel like you seem like you fit in there.
Mm-hmm. And I think you would also be a point guard because you're short.
Why the Sky?
Sky also, they're like kind of like scrappy, like they get angry, like they're gonna get pissed off.
I like that too.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. We absolutely adore you. We love you so much.
Thank you. I love you guys so much
And
too.
we've had so much fun this year. Well, Jordan's already been in the WNBA, but we've really had a lot of fun going to the games and seeing you there.
And you all should get into it too. Go
It's
support your
so
local
fun.
team, watch the games.
It doesn't have to be the WNBA. There's so much women's basketball out there. You could be a college women's basketball fan. There's a new league called Upshot, which is like the G League for the WNBA. Unrivaled is an amazing league that happens in the off season from like January till March. It's 3-on-3. It's in Miami. I point at Jordan,
Miami,
Southern Florida, and for Miami. There's so much women's basketball out there. You can watch EuroLeague. EuroLeague is so fun too. It's like,
When does that happen?
that happens sort of like March or maybe like February through like May, June-ish.
Does your podcast talk about all of
We
those?
talk about women's college basketball. We talk about Unrivaled, and we talk about the WNBA.
And don't just stop there. Women's hockey is about to absolutely go wild. Women's baseball.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. Women's sports is a beautiful community.
Yeah.
It's whether it's soccer, women's lacrosse is huge right now, women's softball, there's a women's baseball league, and there's so many amazing just like women's sports podcasts and women's sports social media accounts, and there's so many like groups that you can look. If you want to like find people in your community, you can just like literally find like WNBA Philly is like a group that you can join and go, or like whatever. Like,
Yeah.
there's so much camaraderie.
Oh, so fun. Well, go check it out. And thank you so much for being here, Kelsey. If you are looking to watch more of us, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching anywhere you get your podcast, make sure to rate and review us. Join our Patreon, follow us on social medias. Kelsey, where can they find you?
You can find us at Let the Girls Play across social media and wherever you get your podcast.
All right.
Bye.
Monday.